Hello, hello. It's a good time to play some Minecraft. It's a good time to play some Minecraft. How's it going? I'm tired. I was gonna stream yesterday, but my schedule was all funny. And then when I got home, it was like really late. I was tired from work because the schedule of work was weird, which is where I wasn't yesterday. But I'm here now. I'm excited to play some Minecraft. This is the Atelier Sophie soundtrack, because Atelier music goes really well with a lot of things. This is good music. I like the Atelier music. Who would have guessed? Me like Atelier music? Never. But I do just want to play some Minecraft today. Nothing crazy. And we have two things I want to get done at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna do them. One of them is what we're gonna do today. And I want to work on putting another tower on top of this tower. A smaller tower, much smaller tower. And then we can start, decorating and stuff. It's my current goal. I did a little bit of setting up to get us materials and things off stream. That way we don't have to spend forever like grinding materials on. So we have the wood in our inventory. I'm gonna use some birch. I got a bunch of nether bricks. I don't think I've taken them out of here, but I was burning up some nether brick. Picked up a bunch of that. So that's ready for us to cook whatever we need to. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. For some reason with this setup, the last furnace hasn't been getting anything, and I don't know why. Probably just hasn't been picking up enough stuff, because it just darts over the thing now. So this last furnace hasn't been working, hasn't been getting anything, but that's fine. It's not perfect, I don't really care that much. There's ways where you can set it up to be perfect, but I don't feel like doing that. Let's see, what do I have? Let's grab our cherry box, our nether brick box, and fly our way up there. The cherry box. This is not a nether brick box, but I'll take this. This is the nether brick box. In fact, we should probably just like break down these bricks. Just take them with us. Yeah, I mined up a bunch of these off stream. Didn't take too long at all. Dig up a bunch of netherrack and you're set to go. Okay. Where are my rockets? So I don't really plan on coming up here for very much. Well, I do have plans to come up here, but not really for any uses of anything. Okay. So what kind of a roof do I want on those? I think just nether brick. Where is my box? Here it is. Man, I sure would love if I could see what any of these are. Let's go with stairs. Oh, we need to get down. It's sleeping time. Let's go up. Oh, we should probably turn on the ice farm before I forget. We're not gonna go like forever today, but every little bit. Before I forget. Because I've been forgetting to run this thing. Still working, right? Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's still on. As long as it's tossing that item back and forth, that means it's working. Oh, it's tossing 2 items back and forth. Uh-oh. I don't know if that's causing any problems. It's the one. Oh, yeah, don't put it in there. I don't think it should cause problems, but I don't know why it would, but you know, these things are weird. Who knows what's going on? Alright, so that should be up and running. So we can get to work now. I know at some point I also want to go around searching for some turtles so we can get some turtle eggs. So those are useful for a few things. We don't need a ton, but they are useful for a few things. Mainly want some right now for the gold farm. Probably not gonna need the hoe for anything. There. I don't really know what my plan is for these. I'm winging this on the fly. We will see if I like what it looks like. Corner stairs are always a little weird. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Shit. Well, that's not helpful. Why do these not... I'm just like losing all my bricks. No. Shit. Why are those not connecting up in a way that I am trying to get them to connect up? Why the bricks no connect? Is it this one? One of these is the problem. I don't know which. There we go. It was that one. Okay, cool. I didn't bring any regular bricks on me. Damn it. Alright, let's go down. Nice. Okay, and then from here, we're just gonna start doing this. Is 2 a good number? Should I go for 3? I think 2 is a good number. I should not be potentially accidentally wasting my birch logs. These are really annoying to gather a bunch of. You cannot grow large birch trees. Okay. I was gonna say we put like walls or fences on the tippy top there, but yeah, we could still do that. No, maybe, I don't know. I think that looks fine. We'll try it. Let's try it. I'm just curious. I want to see. How does it look? Shit. Okay. No. Can we do this? We're coming in hot. I'm very bad at landing these things. There we go. Hell yeah. I don't want to, like, make it point too much, so we're just gonna give it, like, a little corner. There we go. I like that. So we're just gonna put one of those on each of these. There's nothing sitting there, that's good. Making sure. Something else to use as, like, building supports. Thank you. No, we're doing this one next. Hell yeah. This. We can use this. Boy, you adjust my glasses. Doot. Break anything, it does not appear so. Okay, now that we got the groove of this is going by very quickly. Boom, perfect. Okay, well that didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. Not quite the smooth landing I was hoping for. But yeah, now that we got the workflow for that down, this is a lot faster. Is that how I get over there? Don't know. Have to find out. Man, I wish I could just tell by looking at it, but I think I'm doing it right. Another brick is so hard to see. We need a temp block. Bricks. Hole. Good. Nice. That is the situation, isn't it? good. Do I have any lights on me? I don't. Let's grab some lights before we head back up. So I want to light up these little rooftops. I don't know why I'm looking there. I wouldn't have lights in there. Do you have any, like, lanterns anywhere or something? There we go, lantern. Some chorus fruit in there for some reason. Don't know why. Real bad at getting this place organized. Continue to make more mess. I don't know how well this will work, but as long as it prevents things from spawning and it looks somewhat nice, I'm happy with it. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Easy. And then we got like 2 more. Oh, our jump boost doesn't work here. Gotta remember that. What? 2. It's 2, right? Yes, it is. It feels wrong. 2 feels wrong, doesn't it? Unless I'm going crazy. I might be going crazy. Since we're away from the beacon, the speed boost is gone, and it made the field of view smaller. That's my excuse. That's why nothing makes sense anymore. I'm used to being all the way up on Quake Pro. Shit. Alright, let's get down. We need more nether brick. Stairs. We gotta get down from here. Where's my rocket box? We're gonna need. Well, I'm gonna grab more rockets before I accidentally run out. Let's get some rockets. Yeah, these are flight duration 3 rockets. These are way longer than they should be. Let's just put those away and then we can use these shorter fuse ones. And then we'll go make some stairs real quick. At the stone cutter. Let's turn these into walls. Just to be safe. I don't want to run out of walls like partly through this. There we go. That's much better. The shorter flight duration. Ow. One day I shall learn how to land this thing. Let's get this out of the inventory. There we go. No, not stairs. Regular nether bricks. I built those two differently. Oh, and it's really obvious. Shit. Okay, I gotta fix this. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, I only did one layer here. Also, this is wrong. Corner pieces gotta go. Okay. What we can do is we can tear out this one. And leave this upper one, because that's the one that has what we need. There we go. That. No. Hell yeah. See, nailed it. Perfect. Perfect flyer. Music might be a bit loud, then I can turn it down. Sorry if that took me a minute to read. I got really into the counting. There we go. Is that better? We just building today. We picking up from where we left off like forever ago. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Really, we're just picking up where we left off forever ago. We do need more lanterns. I should have gotten more lanterns before coming up here. In fact, let's just, before I forget, hop down and get more lanterns. I'm so glad that we went and got the Elytra when we did. It's making all of this so much easier. So much less of a pain to go around building this stuff. These really huge stuff. No, you locked me out of that trade? That's fine. Okay, 38 lanterns should be enough. What's that loud rumbly? Well, yeah, I'm just playing some Minecraft today. I wanted to yesterday, but my work schedule got last minute changed. So I had to come in yesterday at like 1 to 9, which made streaming awkward. Because I just didn't have enough time early to do it, and then when I got home it was like really late and I didn't want to do it. So we're going today instead. Okay, we're good on this. Put away our bow. Okay, if we just do this, we'll be able to fill it in. And then take a pick to these. Oh, I should have waited a second. I still need to... No, not yet. Actually, no, I was right. Up 2. And then do it. I don't want to have to fix this again like the last one. Right. Shoot. Man, working with walls makes everything more annoying than it needs to be, doesn't it? As long as I get far enough away from, what do you call it? My, beacon that gives me jump boost. I like my jump boost beacon. Makes this stuff easy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like how little I've been streaming lately. I've been wanting to stream more. I've just been tired and busy. But like whenever I don't stream, that means I'm not really ever doing anything, because this is where I spend most of my game time is on stream. So I've been not doing things that I enjoy doing, because, well, you see whenever I do. I don't really care if this looks nice. Don't really have much plans for coming up here. This is mainly for aesthetic on the outside. I might come back and like decorate this area, but for now this is mainly going to be for looking at from the outside. Looking in type build. Did I grab my blocks from in here? I do know, starting with my next day off, so it should be tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow. I do want to start playing our next Atelier game, which we're gonna go back to the PS3 games, and we're gonna start the Dusk trilogy, which I'm very excited for. We're gonna play Ayesha. That's my current plan, unless I change my mind and decide I want to play something else. But I think that's what I want to do. I don't want to commit to any games that are like gonna be too big, because my biggest priority is in December 1st or whatever. I want to play Dragon Quest. I don't want... Ooh, sorry, Yanni. I don't want to be in the middle of something when that comes around. So hopefully, I believe Ayesha is like a shorter game. It's an awkward amount of time. It's like we basically have like a month. So we're not really gonna know if it's gonna be enough time or not till later. Refill my hand with bricks, that way I don't run out. But I'm excited, I don't know. I have that in a different game that I want to get around to playing. So either that or we'll play. The other thing I have up my sleeve, I do have a different game up my sleeve that I need to get around to playing. That I'm also excited to play. So we'll see. I did, in fact, for also around for Halloween sale, I saw that Darkest Dungeon was on sale, so I have that, and I want to get around to that eventually too. Too many games. Too many video games. Because I never played Darkest Dungeon. And it looks fun. It looks like something that I would enjoy. I think it looks neat. Am I running out of walls? No, I have plenty of walls. There we go, we're good. Okay, time to use these birch for what I got them for. We need to find the center of this. Let's tear these out. I'll just use nether brick as markers. These are the center. It's throwing me off because we have this block size thing here, but it's like misaligned. Yeah, so that's the center. Right? Yeah, that's the center. And then grids. The hole is the centerpiece, not the actual blocks, so there we go. Now we have the actual edges marked. Go 1, 2. I'm just winging these shapes. Yeah, let's put it about there. No. And then you can just align these. Man, I keep on putting the lanterns where I want them. I don't know why I put these down. These are where I want my birch to be. Alright, let's go land. I need to create like a hole up there I can climb over. Oh yeah, I don't really expect us to finish Darkest Dungeon. It looks like it's... I mean, I know it's made to be like, you're gonna suffer, and that's the point. I don't know, I'm excited. I've listened to the people who've made it talk about making it a lot and stuff. I find it interesting. I know why I'm struggling to keep up with chat. 1 second. I have my monitors that I play on and my monitor that I read chat from switched. I know it seems like a small thing, but like normally what I do is I put my game on the right monitor and chat on the left. And then, so I always have, because the way that the streamy thingy puts chat is it's on the very right side of the screen. So if I have it on the right side of the left monitor, it's right next to gameplay and I can always see whenever something happens. I can't like read it, but I see in my periphery if something happens and I can read it real fast. Very small random thing, but that is my layout that I use because I only have 2 monitors. I only need 2 monitors. Yeah, like a T-Rex, exactly. Shit, I lost count of how high I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you, of course that's not how it worked. They had like X-ray vision and shit. They had supervision. They were crazy. I think we're gonna probably go up to, what is that, 119? I think that's about as high as I'm gonna go for all of these. I should have just figured out how high I wanted to go with 1 and then rolled with that. Actually, is that as high as I want to go? We'll build it and then we'll see if I want to go higher. How about we do that? Hey there, Keen. Hello, hello. We're talking about T-Rex eyes and building, chill building stream today. Do y'all know when daylight savings is? My coworker was asking me and I realized I have no idea. I just use like my phone as my clock now, so I don't know when that shit happens. That updates automatically. Oh, it's like just outside of range of me getting jump boost. Google says November 5th. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I knew it was soon. I just couldn't remember when soon. I'm going to strip these, by the way. They're not going to be like the zebra stripey. They're not going to be the zebra stripey ones if you're worried about that. Yeah, I don't understand where we learn about dinosaurs from. I mean, like, half of it is like educated guessing, right? Like, we know that. We can tear that down a little, like, one lower. I think, from the perspective we're working at, I need to remember I need to exaggerate the block counts I'm using for things more. But yeah, I don't know how they figure out what the hell dinosaurs were like. And let's face it, like, half the time it's just a very educated. That's why we only recently were like, they probably actually had feathers, right? They were probably winged beasts. Not winged beasts, feathered beasts. Hey, some were winged. Yeah, absolutely. It's just interesting how much they're... Oh. Yeah, no, that's not what I want. It's interesting how much information that they're able to still parse, and... Because they're not just, like, throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. They are educated, and they are very much based on evidence that they have. It's very interesting. Dinosaurs are cool, man. Dinosaurs are cool. Raised wild by heredity? Yeah! Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just like the ones that are more birded. It's definitely one of those things that makes sense, though, like, if they're closer related to birds than lizards. Okay. So I want something in the middle for contrast. I think it's just gonna be stone again, if I'm being honest. All right, let's strip these. All right, that top one is just outside of our reach, but that's fine. We're gonna be pillaring up, so we just need to remember to peel the wood. Oh, I could reach the one. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. That's gonna annoy me. Hey, gamer. Hello, hello. How you doing? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Super appreciate it. Several paleontologists said that a long time ago they should have had feathers. True, true. Academic community is kind of a lot of rich assholes, and it's built on a lot of rich assholes kissing ass and playing the name game. Get your name, kiss up to the right people. Holiday bonus this week. Hell yeah. You only work 2 days next week? Hell yeah. That sounds dope. I already took my week off. You were here for that. We were all here for that. I got my week off already, so now I'm back to bracing myself for the week. Every week. That's fine though. Okay. Let's start using these. For the T-Rex, we don't have conclusive evidence, but a lot of the relatives consider evident of at least sparse fuzz. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, I don't think they would need, like, heavy feathering. Like, they wouldn't need... I can't imagine them really needing too much in terms of, like, you know, full-blown chicken fluff or whatever. But, yeah. Like for them, it was probably more of like a down to keep warm. So that it might not have been as like feathery as we think of feathery. Elephants? What do elephants do? Who's messing with the elephants? Man, this goes by a lot faster whenever you're making a much smaller square than when we were doing the giant ass square. It's a body heat thing. That makes sense. Yeah, don't mess with elephants. They won't fucking forget it. Isn't that like wasps too? Don't wasps also not forget, or am I thinking of something else? I'm very bad at remembering my animal facts. Man, Deep Slate is such a good block. We need to get down, but I want to finish up this first. True, wasps do just hate everything all the time. That is true. Yeah, but like mammoths were like around during the Great Cold, right? The Big Cold, that's what they call it. Large Cold. The warmthint era of the world. So they needed a coat. They were like, even we're cold. Yeah, large enemy cold. Yeah, mega sweater weather. Exactly. Elephants coming in back in the day wearing their fancy sweaters. I don't like that. I don't like that over there. Why are there so many spiders? What are you doing here, spiders? Making sure there ain't a creeper or nothing. Alright, I think we're good. One of these days we're gonna decorate paths down here and light up the place. One of these days. Shit, I did it bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why igloos work so well. By building yourself a house out of ice is warmer. Because it's a great insulator. A big cold is good at... Because it goes like both ways, right? It blocks out the heat. Yeah, but it also like keeps it in. That's more what I meant. Deep water is dark, so there's a lot of light and heat. It makes sense. It does make sense. Another reason why the climate crisis is bad. Yeah. Yeah. Having a whole planet made of water, and water does some fucking weird shit. Melting everything. And also, temperatures changing makes weird shit happens. I don't know how high I'm going with this. I don't know what my plan was here. I just kept going. In fact, I went too high, I think. I think I only meant to go up to here. Unless... Here's an idea. We go 1. Okay, I want to do this plan a little differently, but this is the plan. Unless we do something like this. Nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Shit. Like a section of a whole tree we just lost. Let's go 1, 2. Doot. Doot. Bop. Boom. There we go. I think that looks a little bit better once we put like a roof on here. Bop, boom. Did I tear down my other support here? Boom, boom. Bop, boom. Bop, boom. Tear out the supports. Go, supports are gone. There we go. How does this look? I feel like these exaggerated spikes would have worked better if they were a little more exaggerated, but how does it look from a distance? This is the real test, is how does it look from far away? Do we need to make it taller? I don't know. I think that's fine. I think it's fine. Gotta admit though, I don't really like how it looks like I thought I would. The birch doesn't match. So, yeah, the birch has gotta go. I don't know why I thought it would. Nothing in our base is using birch logs like this, so it doesn't match anything. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. It's okay though, we can replace it with blocks we already have, because we need to use cherry. Or we could just use nether brick. Stick with the color palette we already have going, which is what a smart person would do and what we're going to do. Because I just now remembered, right, we already have a block palette for this build. I don't know why I'm not using it. I don't know why I'm trying to make the central thing a completely different build. What did we make the outside of this out of? We did it with nether brick and cherry logs non-stripped. That's what we did it with. How's our inventory? Getting pretty full. Getting pretty heckin' full. Man, this build is taking way longer than I thought it would. I don't know why I thought this would not take us forever. This is taking us forever to build this damn tower. Greatly miscalculated how long this would take us. Because we haven't even like decorated it. We're just putting in the flat walls. Where is my color-coded boxes? We don't need these anymore. Don't need these anymore. Well, no, yes we do. This is exactly what we need. You're good. Mahjong. I never learned how to play Mahjong. Oh god, I stretched and now I have a cramp in my back. Oh. Bad stretch. Oh, very bad stretch. Oh, there we go. Okay, nice. Let's just tower all of these up. And then it's a high skill floor, high skill ceiling kind of game. It seems to be something a lot of people like though. And I mean, like, I play Go and that's a nightmare. So it can't be that bad one. You know what I mean? We're gonna go down 116. Yeah, 116, sure, why not? First we want to get down from here though. Kind of like poker, but with certain kind of hands change value depending on the round. Your opponents are allowed to claim your discards. Opponents claiming your discards are interesting. That sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that a lot of people really like Mahjong. I never really looked too far into it. I know you play it with tiles, which I think is cool. I don't remember what number I said. What number is this up to? 16? Okay, 16. .3D printer? That sounds fun, man. 3D printing looks like it could be a fun time. I would just run out of things that I want to do with it. And then I'd be like, uh-oh. Now I have this thing. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. Is that episode of Chatter? Was that my first time learning about Mahjong? I don't think it was. I don't think that's where I learned about Mahjong. That is a good episode of Chowder, though. I do like that episode of Chowder. He just, like, eats the tiles. That show's funny. I like that kid. Chowder's a good little weirdo. Shoutouts to shows about kids who are just fucking weirdos. More of them, please. By the Yakuza game, that makes sense. I feel like Yakuza would introduce a lot of people to a lot of things that they didn't know that they would be super into. From what I know about Yakuza games, it seems like they pick up niche shit and then just cram it in there in the most, like, easy appeal way possible. I forgot to put stairs on them. Oh, the 3D printer. My brain skipped a beat and I'm like, Yakuza? Mahjong. My brain, I'm still buffering. I'm very slow. I put 2 and 2 together. I figured it out. Yakuza sports anime? I don't know. Thanks for D&D. That's a good use for it. That's a really good use for it. Like, the thing is, I don't have any hobbies like that or anything to where, like, I would get something like that where I could get a lot of practical use out of it. That's a very good use for it, though. Put down. I just like putting stairs on these. It looks a little bit nicer. Mind games. Oh shit, I've been forgetting an important step of this too, which is I need to be doing that. Dang it. We're just gonna be running laps around this thing, just putting down a single block. Yeah, I get my mind games from Yu-Gi-Oh! I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And learning a deck that makes my brain feel like mush, and I'm like, why am I learning this deck? This is so complicated. Sometimes I think about streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I'm like, no, I want to stream other stuff. I like my Yu-Gi Mans, though. I still play Yu-Gi Mans. My daily Yu-Gi Mans. In that nightmare game of deception and random bullcrap. The random bullshit Go meme, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. That is Yu-Gi Mans. Yu-Gi Mans is trying to play checkers. Your opponent is trying to play Connect 4. That's Yu-Gi Mans. He's trying to play checkers while your opponent's playing Connect 4. And somehow it works. And one of you brought a gun. And as long as you don't let them reach for the bullet, they can't shoot the gun. Yeah, and both players have Uno reverse cards that they can activate at any point. Unless you Uno reverse card the gun. And then you can say no to gun. And some people save their no card for the gun. In their game of checkers. Connect 4. With gun. Alright, there we go. That's built. That looks like a lot better. It looks like it's gonna fit in. soon as I get 3 connected, blam, straight to the Shadow Realm. Yeah. Where's that season of the show? Where's that episode of fucking, where's that arc of Kaiju? Yeah, dude won Exodia. That guy is funny. That guy has existed for a hot minute now. He got into the game because his son played the game and he learned how to play with him, and then he went to locals and he just generally got into the game. And the deck he learned to play and loved was a deck called Mystic Mine. Which, if you've never heard of this card, because you're not a Yu-Gi-Oh person, it says on it that like that is the player who has less monsters on the field cannot activate monster effects, and they cannot attack. So he played that deck. That was his favorite deck, and he played it for as long as he could, until it eventually got banned. It's like one of the most hated cards in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, and he just played a whole deck around shutting the game down. And like, once it got banned, he's been experimenting around with a bunch of other decks, including barrier statues, which which all have the effect of players can only summon one type of monster. This dude basically just plays like the I'm going to simplify this game down to the most non-game state. Yeah, Mystic Mine got banned. He was the Mystic Mine guy though, like back before it was banned. He was the guy. Exactly, it's like a stasis deck. He's essentially like shutting down as much of the game. And then once that got banned, he started playing barrier statues and stuff like that for doing basically the same thing. He found new stun decks to play. And then randomly at like the last tournament, he shows up playing like a combo deck that's just first turn Exodia. It's like meant to have him like search out all the pieces of Exodia on the first turn. It's the same guy. It's the same guy whose deck is like, I'm gonna win on the first turn with Exodia. He's the only guy in the Yu-Gi-Oh community gives a pass to play all of these decks that everyone hates. Because because he's cool, I don't know. We just like him for some reason. Even though he plays like the most infuriating shit. But it's the same guy, and that's the part of the story that's really funny to me, is it's the same man. I think I want slabs. Sorry, I'm like thinking through how I want to approach this, and I think I want slabs. Yeah, I like that guy. He's funny. Playing Exodia. I mean, that's like the only way you're gonna win with Exodia. Exodia is terrible. I know, like, everybody likes, oh, Exodia is terrible. Exodia's always been terrible. This is like the first time I can think of where Exodia has ever won, which is cool to see. I'm so happy to have seen someone bring out, like, the whole crowd was going nuts. Like, it was a hype moment. Because, like, even, there's never been an era where Exodia was good. And it never should be, right? Exodia should never be considered a good strategy because it's inherently very like non-engaging with your opponent, and it never feels good to get Exodia, right? Like it does not feel good to get hit by Exodia. Man, this looks like shit. This needs depth. Oh well, we'll fix that later. I just wanted to get like a little doorway so we can walk in there. But yeah, no, that guy, I love that guy. He's funny. In the last tournament, he didn't win the whole tournament. He won he won like a featured match in like round 2 or something. That was like on the live stream. But like the fact that like he was making progress through the tournament with fucking Exodia. First turn kill is the funniest shit to me. Especially because he's the guy who plays that kind of crap. He's funny. I enjoy him quite a bit. Yeah, they'll let you insta-win. I mean, that's kind of like, I don't think... Insta win cards I feel like should be bad. Because it never feels good to lose to one if they're good. Because it's essentially like your opponent is trying to win the game and then you just out of nowhere are like, well, no, I win because nothing happened. Because this other unrelated thing to you. It usually turns into just a very bad feeling situation if there's an alternate win condition that becomes very good. Yeah, let's make some slabs. Sorry, I was just wanting to get a view of this from the distance. It's not like the perfect thing, but it's good enough. Marvel Snap? I mean, I know people like Marvel Snap. I haven't tried it. I said I was going to, and then I never did. Because I don't... My brain just hasn't found the capacity to pick it up. I don't know. I like my card games, but... Yeah, I played Hearthstone a little bit. I don't like Hearthstone. I don't know. Something about the way they design cards for that game. I don't like their design choices and stuff. Which I like Shadowverse, which is like, I just call Shadowverse like anime Hearthstone, and I love Shadowverse. But I don't like Hearthstone. Shit, I did not mean to jump down. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to tear this down. Yeah, I don't like Hearthstone. I had to get myself to stop playing Shadowverse because the dailies took me forever and I wasn't getting anything done with anything. I was just playing Shadowverse. The game's fun though. I do like Shadowverse. It's a good game. And it's relatively free to play friendly if you're willing to do the daily grind, which can be tricky. But I would say it's a lot better than a lot of other games free to play grind I've seen. None of them hold a candle to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel's free to play though. That game, I don't know how that game makes money. I guess people wailing on new sets, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard some interesting things about how that game is handled. It seems to have some difficulties with the monetization because they're trying to avoid doings. Because they're trying like this weird structure that's like relatively a new thing. I don't know what I was planning to do with this roof. Because if I was gonna do another cone like this, I built a square. I don't want to build a square cone, that looks dumb. Shit. I never got into World of Warcraft. MMO, I think I missed it back when it was like the big thing. I wasn't really playing PC games. And then MMOs just don't resonate with me. A lot of the just ways you design an MMO annoy my brain. Which I guess I should not say is a bad thing. It's probably a very healthy thing that I don't resonate with a lot of things MMOs do. But I definitely, it's far too late for me to ever give a crap about World of Warcraft. See. Here's a little cheat. I don't have any blocks, but I do have slabs. The only one that I have left that I really feel like trying anymore is Dragon Quest X, but there's not any opportunity for me to play Dragon Quest X, so I can't, even if I wanted to. I mean, paying real money for digital cards that were never afterward, that's not unheard of in other card games, sadly. Like that is something that does happen in pretty much every card game. Some games it's more frequent than others. But yeah, they're like, I don't want to ban. It's the problem with like, it's the problem games encounter when they're like, every card will be playable forever, and it's like, well, how do you balance or update things? Like, people clown on Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, a lot of players who don't like Yu-Gi-Oh! Get really mad that how prevalent the ban list is, and that the ban list solves a lot of our problems. Because they're like, you know, I still want to play my cards or whatever. And the reverse is true too. A lot of games get pissed off at like shit like Magic the Gathering for like set rotation and stuff. But like, the problem being like, the game's gonna get stale if you don't have some way of removing cards. And getting new cards into people's hands and forcing people to play the new cards, that makes the game boring. Yeah, no, I'm 100% like pro proxy and shit. But like, for example, like the tricky thing is like, if you want to avoid set rotation and you want to avoid banning things, the alternative to that is you have to, like, if something becomes too powerful and you need to rebalance the game, which is what all card games do. Because it's in the season pass. I feel like, because the thing is, they're not anticipating. Broken and OP cards are the ones that you need to hit, because if you're not hitting the cards that are broken and OP, then why are you changing anything? Is the problem. Okay, these are slabs, so these aren't gonna matter. That becomes the problem you encounter, is like, then why are you even changing anything? Yu-Gi-Oh! Encounters this conversation every time a deck gets hit with the ban stuff, and they ban like consistency or generic support cards rather than like the power cards. Usually this conversation ends up coming up of like, why are you banning that? Ban the problem, the powerful problem card, not everything else around it that everyone else uses. Let's see. And dumpstering it, the month is over. Regular occurrence happens every single month. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the problem there is maybe they should just do it less frequently. Because that's just basically what ban list season and set rotation time and all that stuff. That's just basically what that time is for, right? Is do I have like blocks? Where did I put my boxes? Because that's basically what like ban list season and set rotation time is for, is to basically do that. Rotate out, change the problem cards, all that stuff. But yeah, monthly is very frequently for it to happen. Although Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel specifically does do them pretty frequently. Let's see. Like, I think that's just like something you have to do for a competitive trading card game, and it's something that's always going to rub people the wrong way. And you need to have some way of doing it. Like, there's different ways you can, but you're going to have to come up with some way of basically doing some form of that. And usually Yu-Gi-Oh decks do last like a minute before they get hit too hard. We just released it, and it's kind of MC's favorite card in the anime, so we can't exactly nerf without destroying our marketing department. I mean, it's happened. We've nerfed main character cards. Usually, it doesn't happen often because main character cards are usually really shit. Anime cards are usually really bad in Yu-Gi-Oh. But like, I think what you're thinking of is probably Firewall Dragon, which resulted in a lot of like unfair, unfun first turn kill loops that were like really consistent, and there was just a shit ton of them. All facilitated by that guy. So we did change what he did. If a card is like too much of a problem, we'll just fucking emergency ban list it outside of ban list season. We try to avoid it, but we do get it sometimes, and sometimes it's warranted, honestly. Like, it's much better than having like a toxic play environment. But like, it's like it's the tier 0 deck conversation, where like there's one deck that's like clearly better than anyone else, so it's not just tier 1, it's tier 0. You know, functioning meta, yeah. Firewall Dragon, yeah, because Firewall Dragon is the only protagonist ace monster that's ever been a problem. There's been 2 that are good, one being Firewall Dragon, the other one being Stardust Dragon. And Stardust Dragon was never really a problem card, it was just good. Firewall, on the other hand, was a problem. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's a good idea to do that. It just sounds like if they're doing it every month, maybe do it less frequently. Because like, I don't know, with other card games, monetization is built on getting the card and then it just gets banned. Like, that's just the nature of trading card games, is you spend the money on the cards and they have a very limited shelf life. Like, most cards in trading card games do not have a very long shelf life on like how long they're going to be usable, whether that be rotation, just extreme power creep, ban list. There's something about this that's really bugging me, and I can't put my finger on it. It's because it's really square at the top, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to round this out. Dude, that sticks out too far. Where's my walls? And then maybe if we like... It doesn't change the fact that it's really square, but it makes it look better. Yeah, see, that's exactly why I don't think any card should be sacred, and you should not, like, any card should be like, can't touch this for whatever reason if it's too new or too bad, because if a card is a problem, a card is a problem. No card should be too sacred to hit with a ban list or an errata. That's how I feel about things. I'd rather, honestly, I prefer ban lists over changing cards, but there's an argument some people do not like. But I don't know. I think I think banning and doing that kind of stuff is ultimately more helpful than it is harmful. Yeah, exactly. That's what happens whenever you refuse to ban a card because of whatever dumb reason. And sometimes it's like design choice. Some people would prefer like, oh, it will make it less consistent. I hate that art. I hate that. That happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes, where they'll try to hit a competitive deck by making it less consistent. Because they're trying not to just downright kill it, but I'm like, ugh. It's not dead then. Fucking tier limit. 100+ for card. Yeah, like I'm not saying I like the monetization model of card games. I'm just saying that's how they do it. that happens in all of them. I think at that point, that's not a Marvel Snap problem. That is this is how trading card games work problem, where you pay a shit ton of money for your card and it's gonna be banned. It's gonna be useless very soon. Oh, I can't hang a thing there because that's in between blocks. That is everything in my version. Yeah, that's the nature of card games. It sucks. I hate it. I don't know how you could change it without. I don't know how you can monetize a trading card game without shit like that in it. But I wish they would. Sounds like good. I'm enjoying it. We're at the point where like all of the main blocks are like put in, so we just need to start detailing everything. Which includes the outside walls down here too. Like, these walls here are not just gonna be flat. I'm gonna put like windows and like depth to it and stuff like that. Now that we have like the basic shapes of everything in. This is gonna look a lot more interesting once we're done, but like the whole thing is gonna get like extra layers and stuff added to it. I'm just kind of dabbling around up here to get like a small idea for like a smaller scale thing. But yeah, no, trading card games are way too expensive. And that's just like built into their design. And that's kind of like the conversation in Yu-Gi-Oh right now, honestly. Like there was just a huge debate lately over like how expensive Yu-Gi-Oh is. And people being like, well, yeah, it's gotta be, versus people being like, it's shitty. It really sucks, and I agree. It does suck. And I don't think it should be. I just don't know how to propose an alternative. As much as I would love to say go all in on cosmetics, what game was it that did that and then it didn't make any money? And it became a problem. I can't remember which one it was. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a shitty place and people haven't been able to figure out an alternative to make it viable. That is not inherently gonna be like you spend a shit ton of money for a card and then it gets banned, nerfed, or rotated. People have yet to find a good alternative. The closest we get is Pokemon with its rarity system, but Pokemon is very much the outlier, and that hasn't proven to work for like any other game. And that hasn't been changed for 8 years. See, a lot of people would hate that. I think a lot of people who go to trading card games would fucking hate that. But like, that's the thing though, Triple Triad is not the game. Like, it's a mini game you can play in the game that people enjoy. And I know some people like really get into it and like No Life It or whatever, but like fucking like a trading card game where that is the whole core, like people want it to be fresh, rotate, new decks, new strategies showing up. In a lot of these games that People are constantly trying to find alternative ways of monetizing or doing things, ways to keep the game fresh without rotating things out, and it's just, I enjoy seeing all different ways. I wish I could offer an idea that would do it, but like everything I've thought of, I can think of examples of how it doesn't work and none of how you could. It really sucks. I really wish, because trading card games are my favorite thing, right? They're my favorite, but it just, I don't know how you, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare to monetize, balance, update. All those things together just are really hard for a card game. I don't know. I haven't heard anyone talk about Gwent. Gwent seemed interesting. I never played The Witcher. I want some form of trapdoor in here. Or signs. Actually, signs are probably a better idea. Hanging signs. Talk about a post-release. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, I heard people say they really enjoyed it back when it was in The Witcher. I think we're gonna call it here for today. I gotta get ready for work. I love talking about card game design and stuff, and the hellish nightmare that is trading card games and their nightmare existence, where I don't know how you fix those problems with them. But I gotta get ready for work. So thanks for stopping in, everyone. Let's find someone to raid. Yeah, I'm always willing to talk about card games. My brain's always somewhere in the card game world. Who's going? Who's going? Who can we yell at? Go say hi to Dan. We haven't raided Dan in a long time. We're playing Grounded. Game looks cool. And I'll see you next time. I think tomorrow, if I remember my schedule correctly. And we'll be playing something else. We'll be playing something else. We'll be starting our next game. So have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.